Okay, so hello everybody. In this video, we'll be making a AI agent which can auto answer the emails which it will receive on the basis of the data which we give them. Like if the bot is answering the email on the behalf of a real estate company, so we'll give the basic details of the company, what the company does, and everything, and how the bot should answer the emails. So first of all, let's get started with the backend because that is the most important part for any kind of project, and the front end can be visible. Just one second. So yeah, let's get started with the backend part. The backend, first of all, we'll be having a mail socket to receive our emails in real time. So what the mail socket will does is it will get connected to the our email provider, and then if it receives any emails, it will give us a message to us in real time. So this is a mail socket which will be there. Moreover, okay. Moreover, what we want is we will be having AI1. Okay, not AI1. So prompt one. Okay, no. BUSINESS business data. This will be a business data, and there will be also a custom prompt, and the custom prompt will contain all the extent for information which is required in order to answer all the emails. So okay, these three things over here: mail socket, business data, and then custom prompt. And then our rag will look something kind of like this. Our business data will go inside our custom prompt, and once our business data is inside our custom prompt, this custom prompt will finally go to our AI like this. It will go inside our LLM model, and then after which we will finally get an output. We'll finally get output over here, and then this output will be, okay, let's make this a bit bigger like this. Yeah, alright. And then this output will be sent to our receiver, wherever the receiver is. Yeah, whoever the receiver is, it will be sent to that particular person. So okay, business data, custom prompt, LLM, output, and then the receiver. Okay, alright. So we have to also focus on making the mail socket to receive emails in real time. So this is a piece of code that I have already worked upon, and I have already made this part open source, and this is a very simple code. I'll be using that from the GitHub itself. Let me open my Chrome browser. github.com. Okay, and let's also initialize a new project, VS Code project over here. Okay, we do a commando documents AI email, or let's rename it AI auto email answer. AI auto email answer. Okay. Make directory backend. Okay, mkdirbsuckend. We'll be making the directory backend, and then we'll go inside the directory of our backend, and then npm init -y, which will init a blank node project for us with a package JSON and a package log.json file. Okay, sorry. Yeah, this is something I have written wrong. Let me do this again. Commando, delete, command shift and AI email. Alright. npm init -y, and then we need to install TypeScript to TypeScript, because this project will be doing in the TypeScript itself. npm typescript TypeScript. This project we are gonna do in the TypeScript itself, and then let's init our TypeScript project over here. npx, yeah, alright. Now we have to make two directories named src and dist folder. After which go in the package, not in the package.json, tsconfig.json, and then search for root dir folder or root dir attribute over here, uncomment it, and write over here src command f out dir. Alright, and over here write test command s. Now create a new TypeScript file inside our src directory. Come to package.json, and over here we need to modify a few things. Over here write dev, then npx tsc-v. It is a TypeScript compiler, and then node dist/index.js. All the TypeScript files are being compiled over here. Now let's test if everything is working or not. Alright, hello world over here, command s clear, npm run dev over here. Okay, and looks everything is working alright. As you can see in the dist folder, index.js file has been successfully created. Now over here we will be creating a few things. The first folder will be utils, the second folder will be AI, and then we have this index.ts file, we have the AI file. Okay, so looks like everything is fine over here. Now let's get started. Okay, in the utils, first we need to create the email. Okay, and then ICEIVER-socket.ts. It will create a new socket for a mail that we are like scanning for the incoming mails. And then over here we'll create a new, which will be sendmail.ts. This will contain the function to send any mails. Over here we have this AI. In AI we have to create okay. So in AI, how many prompts do we need? So the first prompt, first will be the data prompt, and then the data prompt plus the user prompt, which will go in the second prompt. Okay, make generate mail.ts, yeah, generate mail.ts. And I guess I will be adding some more functionality by which we can interact with the inbox files, like, but there is a bit of problem, but because when we are using the REST API to get all the emails, it is not able to render the latest emails. But when it comes to the WebSocket, it is able to render the latest emails, so we might not be able to do that functionality. But yeah, let's say like we could be adding some more functionality in this if we get time. Okay, alright, so over here the format which I'll be using is this one. Like, I have already made this by using the Grok. Grok is a API provider by which you can access many LLMs. We'll be using some of its LLM, and I've already made that code by which you can like interact with the Grok, so I won't be making that particular code again. So you could just copy this particular code, and then we'll redefine everything and it will be fine. Okay, so we have to also install .env and grok SDK, grok-sdk. Okay, everything is getting installed. Just wait for a second. Shift F, command S. Okay, and let's rename this as generate email, GENERAT, generate email. Looks good. Here is our user prompt, and then it will be org data. Yeah, org data. These all things are not needed. Max completion token, this is needed over here. Model ID, this is also needed. So okay, this command C, command B looks fine. You are good at web scraping and finding meaningful data. Okay, so we have to first tell the Grok, means the LLM model which we are using, that your work is this and you have to do this work. So first of all, what we'll tell is this is our user requirement and this is the ORGNIZTI1 organization, company, business data. It can be organization data, company data, or a business data. So what we will tell our LLM is analyze the user requirements, and organization data. Analyze the user requirement, organization data, and we also need an email. Yeah, right. We also need two email, two underscore email means the email which we want to answer back. Okay, one second. Actually, we don't need this one because yeah, over here we are not sending. We are just preparing the emails over here. Analyze the user requirement and organization data. On the basis of that, write a response, write a email. Oh, sorry, we require the email also, the actual email. Email underscore DHT data string. So our this AI will take our user prompt, the company's data, and the email that it has received, and on the basis of that, it will create a new email which needs to be sent back to that particular person. Email command. We analyze the user requirement, organization data, and the received email, and write a reply for that email. Write a reply for that email, and output everything in a JSON format as below. Yes, so now we need to give it a JSON format in which it needs to output everything. So we need to write email and then subject for the email. After subject, we need to write the body. Okay, done. So this is a basic prompt. As we go on later in the video, we are gonna improve this prompt, of course. But yeah, it is a basic prompt and it will just do the work, and it is good for bootstrapping purpose. You could also enhance the prompt better and you could get even better results than this. So okay, this is a basic setup which we can use, after which generate the email. Okay, everything looks fine. Like we are, by this line we are saying that we want everything in a JSON format. We don't want any kind of streaming, the randomity, we don't want any kind of randomity, because this one, like, I don't know what, but it degrades the performance. I don't know why. Like the max completion token, it is different for every model. I have a list of all of it. I'll just, like, when I create the file, I'll just save. Okay, this looks like a good basic model for getting started. Then we have this utils. Oh, one second. Okay, so if we see, then we have this thing. Now we need the code to get the live emails. So for that, what I'm gonna do is I'll be going to my GitHub repo over there. I already have that code to send and receive email. I just copy from over there. AI auto email answer. Oh, so this is a repo in which I'll be creating this project. Like, I don't know why I've just created just this repo before only. Utils. Okay, all right. Types, processes, scan mailbox. Okay, I've already created this, not an issue. I'll just restart this. I just need to copy this thing over, get inbox. Okay, I don't need to get the inbox. First, I need this processes thing right over here. This is the WebSocket thing, I guess. Const. No. Okay. This is the wrong code. Just 1 second. My reverse imagine AI auto email webmails REST API. Yeah, this is the thing. SRC utils scan mailbox WS. Yeah, this is the code we require. Receiver socket. Okay, we do need to install what is this types mailbox config. Okay, mailbox config. Okay, let me paste the types also via types index.ts src plus types.ts. We need to create a file and not a folder. typs.ts. Okay, we'll be pasting all the types over here. Okay, we do have the types. Also now we need to install these things over here. npm imap and this mail parser. After this, we need to provide this some of the things. This is the process email sender timestamp. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so we are providing this all our email details, and then we are also providing this thing over here. This is the we are providing it a function that when it will receive the mail, it should execute this particular function. So okay, everything like let me explain you through the let me like go through the code from a high level so that you understand everything. Okay, so over here we have this function which is a scan mailbox, to which we are giving it two arguments. The first argument is the mailbox config type. Let me show this to you. This contains your email ID, your password, your host. The host is like imap dot. If like in this example, I'll be using my hostinger email, so it will be imap dot hostinger.com. I guess so. Like okay, let me check it. If I have hosted this thing locally, I should have it. YT experiment. Okay. It's not here, I guess. Mail handling. First to trend pin. Let me see if I do have it. Okay, yeah, but I'll be changing my password later on, so please don't try this. So the user contains our support at auxity.com, which will be our email ID. Password is the password of our email, and the host will be the imap.hostinger.com. In your case, it can be different. Like if you are using some kind of Namecheap, then imap.namecheap.com probably not confirm the port is mostly 993, but you have to confirm it. TTS will be true. Reject unauthorized. This will be false. Host underscore SMTP. This will be used for receiving the emails, not for sending the mail, but for receiving the emails. And the SMTP port it for receiving the email. And your name, which will be used if you are sending the email. Your name and email will be shown to that particular person. And emails.txt, this is nothing. This was done for the demo purposes. Okay, so let me copy this whole env file, or not copy the whole env file. Just 1 second, because like see, in this particular project, user can create their own account and then add their email account, and then they can automate their own emails. So we need to create a front end, a database to store everything, and users will be adding their own emails and details over here. We are not gonna use our own details. Okay, send mail function over here, generate email. Yeah, looks good. Send mail. We also need to have the send mail function. Let me copy that too. Copy and then send mail will be node mailer For sending the mails, we'll be using this node mailer particularly. Type declaration. Okay, what is this error? Export mail option node mailer. We do have this transport config object. Okay, we do have everything. So okay, let me remove this export. Okay, what is this? There is, okay, I guess I need to, what is this? Okay, there was actually some errors over here. I need to change this in the git repo also. What an issue, the transporter.sendmail mail option console.logger. Okay, no issue. If we'll configure any errors, we'll just look into it. This is our sendmail function. Alright though. Now we have our sendmail function, one of our function to receive all the emails. Okay, what is this function? Scan mailbox test API. Okay, what? Oh, okay. I was actually working in the wrong directory. Sorry for that. This will be our sendmail types. We do have our types over here. Okay, one second. Actually, we have to go up one more folder, after which the type comes. Alright. Okay, so our this sendmail function has been completed. This is completed. Let me just close this thing over here. I've copied everything or not? Yeah, let me copy the env file, because these are the credentials we will use for testing everything. Index.ts. Okay, alright. Let me close this project over here. Okay. So coming from above, we have this generate email function over here to generate the emails. We have this receiver. Okay, let me email socket, email dash socket. Okay, so we have this email socket to receive emails. We have this send mail function to send any kind of email, and this index.ts will just bootstrap everything and try to see how everything works. Okay, const monitor mail async. Okay, there is something wrong over here. Const monitor mail equals, okay, yeah, right. So as I already said, we need two things. The first thing is the user prompt. And the second thing is our org data. We actually require two of these things over here, and after which we require these things also. Let me just uncomment the required thing over here. Okay, and add const everywhere. Command C, command B, command B, command B, command V, command V. Okay, alright. Okay, one second. IMAP. Okay. So we do have all the things over here. Now for monitor mail, let's call all the function in a sequence so nothing goes wrong over here. So if we see, then first what we need is first we need to create the WebSocket to see if we are receiving any kind of mail. For that, we'll be doing what is the name of the function over here. The name of the function is scan mailbox. Let me rename it scan mailbox underscore ws. Alright, this is our function over here. Scan mailbox, can mailbox, and let's import this particular function. Quick add import. Okay, now let's start adding everything. So we need to create this mailbox config object first. Okay, all right. Const mailbox config equals this, and this should be of type mailbox config type. Mailbox config type, in which we need to define a few things over here. Let's copy this and paste this over here. Command V. The password will be password. Okay, where's the password? If everything is in lowercase, then I think I can directly do this thing over here. User directly host. Okay, we can define the port over here. Boolean. Where is the error? Okay, now got it. We have actually not closed this JSON object, and now everything looks fine. We are gonna give this our mailbox config, and upon receiving this, there should be a function to process this email. For this, let's prepare a function to it shouldn't be in the uppercase. Const process email equals async, and let us see what are the things it is receiving. Constant process email socket. Okay, this will be receiving all of these things. Command C, command U, command V, just like this. Okay, all right. So and after receiving this thing, we need to send an email. For right now, let's just send a dummy email and not a real email. Okay, so what the thing we are gonna do is, it is the sender. So what? Okay, send email function over here. Send mail. Command C. Then await. Command V. Send mail. Import this thing from over there. Send mail function. Transport config. Okay, we also need to create this transport config. This was our mailbox config. This will be our transport config. Const transport config equals, and now just see how this transport config looks like. It looks some kind of this. Okay, command C, command W. 1 second. The host will be different. The host should be SMTP host over here. Host will be SMTP. The port will be SMTP port over here. SMTP port. Okay. Secure will be, where is the secure thing? SMTP port. Where is this? TLS. Okay, so the secure thing should be false or true. It's true, I guess. We'll be trying the both way, no issues. The user will be user. The password will be password. Okay, looks like some error. Alright. This will be transport config, and then we need mail options. Where are the mail options? Mail options object. We need these things. From to subject and text. Okay. So we need to prepare a mail options over here. Mail underscore optionsh options equals this. The from will be our the from should be okay. Yeah, got it. This is made in this way. Just one second. I've made an example over here. Yeah, see. Okay, alright. The form is made in this way. First, we need to write the name and then the email over here. Some kind of this. Okay, the form should be like this. There should be our name, and then it should be our user. Why is this showing us some error? Name is depreciated. Name is depreciated. Okay. Name. Okay, alright. Name, and then two will be, we are sending this to the sender of the email. The subject, let's leave it blank for now. Text blank. Command is send over here. Let's define the const subject. Okay, one second. Subject and body, which will be as text over here, and then subject, it will be blank, and then body will be also blank. Okay, add a comma over here, comma. Everything is fine. Mail options, command V. Transport config had to have some kind of error. Okay, for sending mail we are doing transport config. What is this? Type transport config, type of property, port or incompatible, type string is not assignable to type port. Okay, SMTP port. Okay, alright. SMTP port. Okay, over here let's say subject to be, this is a dummy subject, and then in body also we will be writing the same. This is a dummy body, just like this. Monitor mail, scan mailbox. Okay, so we are scanning the mailbox, and if any mail is received, it sends this over here. So let's add a few console logs so we see what's actually going on in there. Process mail, scan mailbox over here on body. Once body, where is that thing? Yeah, when mail is received, the control is sent over here, so we'll be consoling some things over here. Now over here, const, but not const, console.log send started. Subject we are using, body we are using, text we are using, subject we are using the subject and body part. Now let's start this function over here. npm run dev. Hope everything should go fine. Okay, hello world. Box open, monitoring for new mails. Okay, so now we'll be sending a mail to this particular mailbox. Command C, then gmail.com. Okay, I do have some emails over here like GitHub, Netlify, Twilio support, and you cannot do anything from these mails for sure. Into we'll be writing something over here, and then hello from Abhinav. Okay, let's test this function out. How was the mail sent? Hello from Abhinav. So now we are waiting for the mail to be received over here. Okay, yeah, we do have, okay, So now we should have received a mail back from support@auxity.com. Okay. Hmm. So yeah, we do have a mail back from support@auxity.com, but there is no subject, there is no body. Why is this thing over here? Um, okay, sorry, my sorry. Text command us. Let's do this thing once again. Come back over here, compose, and then support@auxity.com. Hello from Abhinav to send this mail. Send hello from Abhinav to. Now the mail should be received over here in some time. Okay. So reload this. Yep, the mail was received and we have got a mail back. Refresh the page. Okay, just refresh it once or twice. Looks like okay. This is railway. Okay, yeah. So we have this is a dummy body. We do have our mail back, but I guess we don't have subject still. Why is the subject not coming? Okay, let me see if the recording is on or not. Yeah, the recording is running fine. It has been like yeah, not much. This should be the subject. Let me check the function once more. Dot create transport config, and then mail options. In mail options, I don't need to have this subject. This subject over here. Okay, just like we'll just see afterwards why we are not receiving the subject. Till the time now, let's do what we were intended to do, like creating the whole process automated, by leveraging the power of the artificial intelligence. So in the user prompt, we will write. Okay, first let's give this thing our organization data. In the organization data, let's write. Okay, let's take an example of us AI SaaS company. AI SaaS company named Nexus, focusing on building AI products for consumers. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's leverage cloud over here. Okay, so write a description for our AI company named Nexus AI. Write a domain description for AI company named Nexus AI. Okay, let's do this. Till the time I also need a API key. Okay, let's get a API key over here from Grok. Where is the API key? Alright, okay. Or I have pasted the API key already in my notes. Let me check it from there. Yeah, I do have the API key over here. Grok API key. Let's move it over here. Yeah. Alright. Nexus AI bridging. Okay, alright. So now we have a dummy data for a company. Now we'll paste. See this dummy data. Instead of this dummy data, when it comes to the real business will be giving their own data over here. After which this data will be used for process. This data will be used by the AI to process everything. And now over here I have to write answer all the mails very humbly state and state yourself as the ultimate AI which works on behalf of customer care of Nexus AI. Okay, yeah. So this is our additional prompt, and we'll be using this for this example over here. And with the time, we'll be improving the prompt, the system prompt over there, and this data over here, so that we can improve our results. But for this, let's try if everything works or not. So const, okay, not over here, but we'll be receiving a calling our function over here. Await generate email. Over here we need to type the user prompt over here, the org data, the email data for which we'll be passing the body over here, and then model ID. Let's leave it blank for now. Max completion token, let's leave it blank for now, and then grok API key. Okay. So for model ID, you can get the model ID from this site over here, playground, and then come over here, and I'll suggest you go for this model. This works best. I've tested this out. Let's copy this, command C, command V, and then max completion token should be this much. Command C, command V, option shift F, command S. Okay, everything looks fine. Now let's run this, and we'll be seeing the performance of this. Now let's send a mail to support@auxity.com. Let's write that do you pro I want to know more about your company. All right, so now we'll be sending this mail to support@auxity.com, and this mail should be received over in some time. Okay, let's wait for a few seconds. Is the mail sent or not? Let's check it out over here, because there can be some errors like which has occurred most of the time. Okay, the mail has been sent, the mail has been received, and a response has been sent back to us. The response should be reflected over here in a few seconds. We do have a and everything is empty. Okay, what was the error? Generate email. Okay, got it. What we need to do over here is dot email. Okay, we have to write everything in this manner, because what we are telling doc is add the subject and body inside the email object. So we need to parse the email deconstruct the email object first, and then deconstruct the body as text and the subject of the email. Okay, let's try this again. support@auxity.com. I want to get some info about your company. Okay, command C, send. Let's cross check once that if the mail has been sent or not. Looks like the mail has been sent successfully. Not received yet. Okay, mail has been received and the response has been sent back to us. It should be here in a few seconds now. Okay. Dear username, thank you for reaching out to Nexus. I'm the customer care AI representative for Nexus AI to assist you with all your inquiries. Nexus AI is a pioneering company dedicated to creating intelligent systems and bridging human creativity with computational power. Our mission is to develop vertical, ethical, accessible AI solutions that empower industries such as healthcare, finance, education, and manufacturing. Are key highlights. Okay, here are our key highlights: core technologies, machine learning, your name, title. So, um, what we want is we want to remove this thing over here. See, like everything is working now. We are sending a mail. The AI is processing the email and getting a response for us. And the subject is not still being sent to us. We'll fix that in the end of the video. It's not that big of an issue. The big issue for right now is this thing over here. We need to remove this thing over here and fix subject. Okay, so now we have two things which we need to tell our AI. The first thing is do not add any information like username which you don't know, and the second thing is the subject is not being sent. Okay, after which the next thing which we need to do is hmm, we need something by which user can like now we need to convert this to a SaaS product. Okay, we'll be converting the whole thing into a SaaS product, which in which many users can come and then they can uh, enter their emails and sorry, create their account, give their email credential, and then this whole thing will be scanning their mailboxes for any incoming mail, and it will auto answer them, and the email will also have the right to see what the mail has been received by this particular bot and what were the responses that were sent back to the person. And the second thing will be they can also stop a service for any kind of email and delete any email also, which will also delete their details from our database. But this will be doing in the second part of the video, or this is the first part. And also I'll be creating a GitHub repo for this thing over here, and it will be updated when the second part will be coming. So if you want to like contribute to the GitHub repo or find some kind of bugs or vulnerabilities, feel free to comment over there. Okay, so now I'll stop this out.